Here's the short version. Everything was in flux. My relationship had hit a wall, so I moved into a tiny studio. My job was the same old grind, dressed up in new clothes. My body was waking me at ridiculous hours with anxiety and heat. Plot-wise, it looked like everything was crumbling. Perimenopausal portal on all fronts. One night, I was sitting on that bed in that too quiet studio, and this very clear sentence dropped in. I can keep going it alone like this and stay the way I am, or I can experience something deeper and just more in my life. Going alone was the familiar ending, the easy one. Ripcord pulled, exit stage left, no one else's feelings to manage. But I could suddenly see that if I did that again, I would just be writing the same exact chapter over and over with new names and new scenery, but there would be no growth. It would just be one rerun over and over again. That night, I realized I had a different kind of choice. It's not, do I go back to him or not? It's, do I abandon myself again? Or do I stay with me and see what else is possible? So I chose the more. I reached out, not from panic, not from I can't be alone, but from a very quiet, still very shaky knowing that there was depth there for both of us if I stayed present as my full self, which, if I was being honest, I hadn't quite found yet within a relationship. Back together didn't turn our life into a rom-com, but it did do this. I stopped trying to turn him into a clone of me. I stopped caretaking his growth and started completely tending my own. I let myself be frustrated. I would journal it out, and then I would love him as he is and continue loving myself as I know I needed to. And something wild happened. He started to change. Not because I pushed, but because I modeled. The same thing happened at work. I started saying what I needed, like working from home one day a week. I stopped swallowing my clear as kind truths just because the people were uncomfortable. In both spaces, I went from too much to wise woman in training. Not, I wasn't perfect. I wasn't always graceful in my attempts, but I was completely present and whole. Perimenopause is full of these crossroads. Do I stay in this job? Do I leave this relationship? Do I finally say what I actually think? And there is no one right answer. But there is a wrong pattern, abandoning yourself every single time. And this season, perimenopause, is your invitation to write a different kind of chapter. One where your older, wiser self starts making the calls. If you are looking for a fresh perspective on how to move through perimenopause, I've got just the thing. We will delight your inner nerd and your inner mystic while also helping you feel just a little more empowered in this transition, and we'll give you a taste of what it's like to write your own story. All you have to do is go to thefoolsbag.com/hot-flash-cards to receive this free gift. You'll also find that link in the description and right here on the video. And don't forget, hit like and subscribe to keep getting these fresh takes. You really can choose your own adventure. Just take the leap. Thank you. I'm Nicolina, your witchy BFF. See you in the Fool's Bag.